And we're back. So yeah, God, this heat. Enabled the new low latency option on Twitch. Haven't seen it, to be honest. Um, well, I'll have to look into that. Not quite sure what it does. Um, anyways, the schedule stuff. Yeah, let's see if we can get that designed and add in some extra options for those custom warning messages. Um, um, let's see, we need, similar to the old setup, a list of whichever schedules have been created. Um, so I guess we can probably reuse some of this stuff from here um, and add it onto this new setup. But we also need a separate setup to handle those custom warning messages, and we'll put in three of them, one that triggers 10 minutes before, one that triggers 5 minutes before, and one that triggers 1 minute before. And then simply just add them as checkboxes so they can be enabled and disabled accordingly. And for each one of those, we'll put in a text box that lets us edit the customer or edit the warning message, put colors on them, do a custom prompt if we want that, and then take it from there. Um, let's start by getting a schedule list here. What did it look like here? We just put schedules, so we'll do that. Schedules, like so, and then we need a list box in here somewhere, right there. And did we have, no, we didn't. Here we had the, yeah, we'll do it a little bit differently this time around. So, this should be fine. We'll add in a new button. BTN new schedule, and put that there. And then we'll add in a remove button as well, so we can remove schedules. BTN remove schedule. There we go. And I'll remove there. And then we'll add in a, let's see, yeah, we'll do a setup like this. And then we'll put a group in here. And yeah, we'll we'll go all the way, I guess. All right. This would then be the schedule edit. Edit schedule. There we go. And I can't quite remember what kind of stuff we did here. Let's see. I think we schedule list box, populate combo boxes. That would be the one. So we added in at the top of the hour, quarter past, half past, and a quarter to. And that was basically it. So we'll do something similar, or actually pretty much the same thing, though we will probably have to rename the controls a little bit. Let's see what it looks like here. Schedule time. Yeah, we'll do that. So we'll need a label in here. Schedule time, like so. And then, whoops, here. These are what? Let's see. 48. Yeah, that's probably fine. We'll need a couple of those. Which needs to be a drop-down list, and we'll just do 50 this time around. There we go. And this one would then be schedule hour, and we'll need another one. Nope. I needed this one. Thank you very much. I can't remember. Did we put? No, we didn't put anything in between. Okay. And this one would then be schedule minute, of course. There we go. Okay. Huh. I wonder if that deals with chat settings or streaming. I don't know. Um, I'm using Streamlabs OBS, so it's got the chat stuff built into the streaming software, so I don't have to run a browser separately for chat stuff. Okay, schedule time. We need to add in a checkbox to determine whether it's a restart or backup. Let's see, schedule backup, and then grab this text and put it in here. There we go. And then we'll need a text box, I think we used. Yeah, we did. Path to backup storage. Yeah, we'll use that. So add another label in here. Schedule backup path, and grab the text. There we go. And a text box to contain the, and I do believe I set that to be a read-only. Yes, I did. So we'll do the same, and we'll do backup path. There we go. Set that to read-only, like so, and then we'll add in a select button for it, or browse. Yeah, we used browse, so we'll do that. Here we go. And rename this one browse. There we go. All right. And then, of course, we need to add in some kind of save and cancel button, I guess. Actually, yeah, we'll put them down here like we had before. Um, let's see. Schedule save. There. A remove button, and then we need another cancel button in here. And we'll use the, I don't know, we'll have to use, let's use E. That works. Because the N we can't use because we'll use A. Whatever. There we go. Okay. So that takes care of the schedule editing, at least to some extent. Let's get this stuff set up a little nicer. Put that there, and then I would like this a little further up, like this, for example, and have a little bit of spacing there, and then we'll see if we can align the buttons here, like so, for example. Yeah, that's a little better. Then resize this. And yeah, we'll go there. That should be fine. Okay. So this takes care of letting us edit a schedule, either create a new one or edit an existing one. We still need to add in some way of handling those custom messages. So for now I will move this up here so it's out of the way, and then we'll see about adding in some actually this one should probably be LST schedules. There we go, much better. And then let's see, we need a checkbox to let us enable, let's see, enable warning messages. Enable warning messages. There we go. And then we'll add in another group and put all of the warning message customization stuff in here. Warning messages. There we go. All right. So let's see. We want a custom prompt in here. Enable custom prompt. There we go. And then we'll put a text box in here that lets us basically specify, let's see, we'll put something like this in there. And then let's see, check warning 10 minutes. Warn 10 minutes before scheduled restart. Actually, come to think of it, we need to set up two different sets of these messages because we need one for a backup event and we need one for a scheduled event, restart event. So we'll need two different messages. I guess we can just do before a scheduled event, and then we'll put two text boxes in here, one for each warning message, and then just enable and disable those. That should be fine. And I don't quite want that there, I want it here. So actually we'll need a label before it. Yeah, well, I guess I was considering it, but that then becomes a whole new nightmare in terms of how many of those messages should we allow, and how should we go about storing them, and so on and so forth. Well, I guess we could. Mm, yeah. Um, yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Um, hmm. Let's see. Um, let's see. What kind of setup would we need for? Uh, yeah, I guess we could do that. Um, hmm. Yeah. We'll do that. Um, yeah. Um, yeah. Warning messages. Um, hmm. Well, if we put in or let it be up to the user to decide how many minutes, then if somebody decides to say stick a warning in there an hour before restart, 30 minutes before, and then 5 minutes before, or 10 minutes, or then they might want more than just three warning messages, depending on basically the community, I guess. Uh, ah, well, since this is not exactly meant to be running large Minecraft communities, primarily because running and hosting a Minecraft server on a Windows box is not a particularly good idea. Um, Linux is actually way better at hosting Java than Windows is. For larger communities, that might be more interesting to do, but then that then negates the usage of this application. So um, um, I don't. I guess it would be sufficient just having 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and 1 minute before should be more than enough. I mean, nobody's ever doing anything in the game that can't be more or less instantly stopped for the sake of letting the server do a restart. So I think that doing the 10, 5, and 1 minute warnings before should be sufficient. Um, yeah, it should be enough. Um, yeah, we can do a let's see, we still need to set up something that will let us do the messages, or let us do the customized messages for backup events and for restart events. So we can either dump in 6 text boxes in there. Yeah, I think we'll just yeah, we'll just do that. Um, yes, let's see. Yeah, let's get the custom prompt in there again, because we might want to. Actually, no need for checkbox for that. We'll do a regular prompt setup, and then when the text box is focused, we'll put in the text color and stuff customization thingy. The warning prompt. Yeah, warning prompt. There we go. A text box for that. God, this heat is killing me. Warning prompt. It's like 1,000,000,000 degrees in my apartment at the moment, and it's actually pretty uncomfortable. Okay, so let's see. Checkbox, warn 10 minutes before. Warn 10 minutes before scheduled event. This would then be the, let's see, restart 10, restart message. No, no clickety click. There we go. Actually, let's get this aligned up a little better, like this, for example. And another one for backup. And a text box for that. And I may need to move this a little bit, yes. See, there we go. This would then be, for example, scheduled server restart in 10 minutes. And this would then be scheduled server maintenance in 10 minutes. There we go. And then basically replicate this for 5 and for 1 minute, and we should be fine. Needed a checkbox. There we go. Warning, 5 minutes. Warn. Actually, it should probably be something like this instead. Minutes before scheduled event. There we go. It's probably a little better. Get a label in there. Restart 5. Restart. Oh, these actually need a name as well. txt warning restart 10. And txt warning backup 10. There we go. Grab another one. A lot of tedious UI stuff today, but it's all part of the process, I guess. txt warning restart 5. And then we'll put scheduled server restart in 5 minutes. There we go. And another one for backup. Backup. There we go. And of course a text box for it. Come on, there we go. Snap in the correct location, please. There we go. This would then need to be warning backup 5. Scheduled server maintenance in 5 minutes. There we go. And one more checkbox and we should be fine. This should also make it a little easier to get this stuff configured. I can't remember what I called the other one. 1 minute. Okay. There we go. 1 players 1 minute before scheduled event. Let's see if we can fit the rest of it in here. Might want to move this up a little bit to make room for it, just in case. And one there. One. Oh, I just did restart. Restart 1. And restart. And a text box for it. txt warning restart restart 1 and scheduled server restart in 1 minute. There we go. And another one for backup. Backup 1. And of course a box for that as well. Go away. There we go. Didn't want to snap in because the label was sufficiently offset. There we go. Warning, backup 1. There we go. And then scheduled server maintenance in 1. Well, the main reason for this is that depending on language, things may need to be placed differently within the message itself. So by leaving the text fully open like this, whoever is using this with whichever language can specifically customize each individual message to their needs, depending how they need things either worded or if they just want to put in, say, a different message for the first restart warning 10 minutes before, for example. So it's strictly to offer the most flexible customization possible. Of course, it would always be to some extent better to we'll just do a replace here, but I find that people using semi-automated things have a hard time figuring out putting in, for example, some kind of replacement tag like %s or something similar, and can't quite work out how to put those in even with good descriptions. So by doing it this way, then the box is fully open to whatever kind of customization the user wants to put in there. Of course, I'll have it pre-populated with these template settings, and I could even put in, say, another checkbox that lets us enable default color scheme for the prompt and these messages if we wanted to, so we could pre-program some specific setup if we wanted to, but at the moment I don't really think it's all that needed, so we'll just leave it at that, I guess. There we go. All right, so when the form loads up, we actually will grab the click event of these checkboxes because we will need them. Before we do that, though, I think I will grab the ones from over here first, because these also need to be available to us. Need this one to be available. That one doesn't matter. This one is needed because it will enable this button. This we need, this we need, and this we need. There we go. Then we'll move it out of the way quick. We'll need this one, and this one, and finally this one. The reason we need these is so that we can properly enable and disable the text boxes as they are enabled and disabled. And for the enable warning messages thing, it will let us change the visibility of this group down here. So when the enable warning messages becomes checked, we'll show the entire frame down here, so we can, or groups down here, so we can let the user determine which ones to enable. Okay, there we go. Actually, we'll put. We'll leave this. It should be fine. Yeah, it didn't. All right, cool. Yeah, and whenever the schedule editor is shown, we'll simply force the visibility of the checkbox and the other group to become hidden, so they're not shown while the schedule editor is open, to take care of that particular thingamajig. Let's see, all of this stuff we need to move up to the schedule tab. So we'll get that moved up there. Yes, 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 I know. Right here. All right, so in here we will see about, oh, need this one as well, and also that one. There we go. Grab these, move them up here, because they belong up here as well. There we go. And that should take care of it. Let's see, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes enabled. So we'll put this as the warning message handling right there. And this is then the schedule editor. So we'll put these in here. Schedule editor, and all the way down here, and this would then be the top part of it. Yeah, we should probably put those in here as well. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. All right. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I think that I'm about to reach the point where I'm gonna call it a day. I've been burning up. The sun has been boiling on my apartment all day, and it's like 50 degrees in here. My headset is really making me uncomfortable because of the heat. I am looking into getting a different mic, a table mic of some sort, so I can get past this particular issue. Um, um, the heat is just killing me, and I'm reaching the point of running out of energy. So I think I'll call it a day for now, and then we'll do all of this new schedule stuff implementation next week. Next Friday on June the 1st, I will not be able to stream. Um, I gotta solve some of the issues, and this is definitely an issue. So I'll call it a day for today. Like I said, I won't be able to stream next Friday as I'm helping out a friend getting some cancer treatment. So I won't be at home next Friday. Um, I'll be tending to that. But we'll continue doing the schedule stuff on Wednesday. Um, and a huge thank you to everyone for joining in today, and have a great weekend.